Pisces, welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you guys today, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, you can always check out another Pisces reading I have on the channel. Or if you have been born on a cusp, feel free to check out your cusping sign. I know some readers also say to check out your sun, moon, and rising. By all means, check that out. I have a full playlist of all that stuff, plus a playlist for the Chinese zodiac if you are interested in that as well. So what we're doing today is a Through the Looking Glass spread. So we're using the Welcome to Night Vale Tarot by Jessica Hayworth as the main energy. We're going to clarify with the Alice in Wonderland Oracle cards. And we're going to, I do have some other Oracle cards here just in case. They're more so if I feel like we need more information for the reading or advice or something like that. So I'm probably not going to use it, but if I feel called to use it or I feel like we need to use it, then yeah, I'll use it. I'm also going to use the ring casting tray with some dice at the very end of the reading, and we'll look at the underlying as well at the very end. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have in your first position, this is your hidden emotions, what you're hiding from either yourself or from other people. King of Pentacles. I immediately am feeling a sense of having a lot of things going on through your head. This could be wisdom, it could be just a lot of thoughts. The way that he's holding his head does feel like a lot of nagging in a sense, a lot of just thoughts that are not exactly fun, maybe intrusive thoughts, not necessarily, but that's not necessarily the case either. I'm immediately just getting a strong sense of thoughts. You're having a lot of thoughts that you're not talking to people about. It could be you have a lot that you want to say to people, but you're not sure how to approach a situation or the subject. It could be, this could just be that you have more wealth than you are letting on because it is the King of Pentacles. This is a wealth card, but he's also the wisest of the kings, which is why I'm thinking wisdom right away and thoughts. What more can we find out for the King of Pentacles? We'll do these three because these three came up first. So, wake up. It's your moment. Believe. Strange encounters. Growing up. Wanting to grow and experience. Rejection of perpetual youth. See, we have all this rain and these flowers coming up. And the rain coming down is only going to water the flowers and make them grow. And immediately we have Alice covered in flowers here, right? I almost feel as though your thoughts are beginning to overwhelm you. Strange encounters. Wanted to grow an experience. I feel like you are going to be, or you have already met quite a few different perspectives of people. There could be different perspectives of a situation here, or of a circumstance. I guess that's the same thing, isn't it? It could be that there's just going to be a lot of different people in general that you are coming in contact with, and they all have different thought processes and viewpoints than you. And you're going to, I feel as though shift something. There's a shift in your thought process or in the way that you're seeing things. It's not so, I guess for lack of a better way of saying it, childish. We have growing up. Rejection of the perpetual youth. As we get older, we know things change. So it would make sense that our thought processes change, and it would make sense that we need to change with that, with the way that things are, with the way that things change in the world around us. So I'm getting a sense of a shift from an old way of thinking to a new way of thinking in some way. Yeah, your hidden motivator why you're doing, feeling, and choosing things you are doing, feeling, and choosing. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. You are stuck. This is stuck about seeing any stuck. Stuck in your own head, unsure of what to do, kind of just not moving, stuck. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. How many cards is that? Too many. Excuse me for a moment. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Once again, I'm seeing all these flowers. Like with the King of Pentacles, like with Wake Up, we have these flowers surrounding Alice, right? I'm thinking that you're so overwhelmed with your thoughts about something or multiple things that you're unable to actually do anything. You're just kind of frozen. And we can see here that in this picture, Alice is sitting on the floor here, but she's surrounded by the flowers. They're not covering her like in the Wake Up card. Let me get that card real quick. They are surrounding her in both cards, but in this one, they just seem to be all over the place. In this one, they're framing her. So that makes me think that you are trying to organize your thoughts before you move forward. I think that you are at a place where you just have to sit there, sit still and organize some things before you are able to move. At least move productively. Your hidden thoughts, what you need to, I guess, come face to face with your 3 of Swords. Some sort of disappointment or sorrow or something. There's some sort of heartbreak here. Maybe that's part of your rapid thoughts. What more can we learn about the 3 of Swords? Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of condition. You have to accept this sorrow, this disappointment, and this heartbreak. You have to accept it, accept that it happened or is happening, and then you have to, I guess, grieve and move on, right? Manage to be glad. Accept it and move forward with that acceptance, even if you don't want to. Your hidden, your hidden physical desire, what you're needing for your physical well-being. 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I think you need to take something slowly. I think you need to kind of, grow, craft, perfect something. Maybe even protect something. We have the 7 of Wands, don't we? What more can we learn from the 7 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles? Investigate, look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. You really need to, I really do feel like this is telling you, take your time with something. There could be something that you're working towards, that you're kind of protective of. And I think before you, because the Seven of Wands makes me feel very much like I have to act quick and be really on the defense, really defensive here, and uh, jump on the gun. But it feels like it's telling you, don't jump on the gun. Take the information and process it in your own time, but also really look closely, because when you jump the gun, you miss details, and when you miss details, you don't get the full picture, and then you look at the full picture and it's completely different than what you originally thought. I think you need to take your time with something here. Your hidden spiritual desire, what your soul's trying to communicate to you. The King of Wands. I feel like your soul's trying to teach you something here. What's the King of Wands? Oh. Do not drink poison. Do not do things that you know are bad for you. Impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and a fresh perspective. Maybe you're somebody who kind of gives in to certain habits when things are difficult. Maybe you're... I'm almost getting a sense of, I know this isn't good for me, but it won't happen to me. It's not good for me, it's not good for people, but it won't happen to me. This could be anything. It could be drinking. It's not good for me, but I won't get alcohol poisoning or a damaged liver or something like that. Smoking, it's not good for me, but it's not going to happen to me. I'm not going to get lung cancer, or it's not going to affect my family and my friends or something like that. It's not good for me, but, if I gamble, then I'll be able to get all that money, and I'm not going to get into debt. I'm going to control myself. I can do that. It's not good for me, but if I gossip and talk about this person behind their back and yada yada yada, then I feel better about myself, and it's not going to get back to the person. It's not going to happen to me. It could be whatever category that fits you. It could be a category I haven't listed. There are plenty to choose from, but this is something that you do that you know isn't good, and you know it's not good for you and the people around you, and yet you do it. And I feel like your soul is trying to teach you that just because you think it won't happen to me doesn't mean that it won't happen to you. What else can we know for Pisces? Just one. So, despite the entire reading, there's a sense of accomplishing something through your own means, because there's the rune for self-reliance, for accomplishing something through your own means and through your own hard work. Now the 6 is here, and the 6 is a number of support. So this could be that you've had moral support, and you've had people maybe help you with certain things about whatever you've accomplished on your own. And it could be that they've helped you in little ways, like, oh, I got you a plant to help cheer you up, or to help settle into your new home. We'll say you got a new home, and you got it all on your own, and they gave you like a housewarming gift or something That's just an example. It doesn't have to be that. But it's something that, like, you've gotten support from people, yet you've done something completely on your own here. So despite the rest of the reading being a little bit more, I suppose, dire, there is a silver lining here with the rune. Alright, underline. We do have the 9 of Wands, and we have almost had prizes, trying to please everyone. I feel like you are running yourself ragged here. Maybe you're trying to be on the side of everybody. Maybe you're trying to please. It could be even one specific person here, because we have just the dodo here. And in the book and in the movie, the dodo is more so the figurehead, right? The leader. So it could be that you're trying to please this figurehead, this dodo bird, at the expense of other things around you. It could be that you are just running yourself ragged trying to please a bunch of other people. But there's this energy of running yourself ragged. This is it. This is the reading I have for you. I hope it helped you. I hope it made sense. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys all, not next week, but the week after. Bye.